Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone. Okay, today our group are going to discuss about the record video from our lecture. Okay. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Syafiqah Nadia binti Zulkifli. And
My name is Nurjana Shamika binti Abdullah.
My name is Wan Sakina binti Wan Hassan.
My name is Teo Eng Seng.
Okay. First of all, let me start our group discussion about the question that we discussed. Okay, we are choosing the question number 4, which is, in your opinion, what are the questions and what are the immediate aid could be given to the victim of a major natural disaster? Okay, first of all, what is the meaning of the natural disaster?
Natural disaster is natural events that occur, such as heavy flood, earthquakes, tsunami, hurricane, and drought. Okay, this natural disaster occur depend on the place or country. Okay,
Maybe so. What immediate steps that we could take to help the victims? So maybe I want to help. So I think, for me, if I want to help, I think I should find out what how to say the victim needs. Maybe because every country facing different how to say having different disaster like maybe in Africa how to say
Yeah, just to, at the Africa victory. Because at that country, there are no enough
the lack of
resources.
water
Yeah.
and they don't have enough water. Something like Africa, right? They have enough water, but in China or other places, maybe they are having earthquakes or something else like tsunami and hurricanes. So before we have to find out what they needed. So mm, I think that also what do the victims needed most for it, if you think?
Okay, for my opinion, I think the victim need money because donating money also eliminates many of the logistic concerns such as transportation, distribution, and um, um,
Maybe they need the food also.
uh, and money also helps the local economy recovers.
mm,
What about you?
I think the most immediate aids that the victims need are is clothing, but it depends on the natural disaster that occur, such as ice storm. Maybe they are in cold and they need they need their clothing to keep them warm. And if if babies or children they do not have enough to be warm, they will die or things like that. But for some case or some disasters such as drought, they maybe do not need that as immediate fix.
Maybe they need food.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the food is very important to the human, such as which means that basically food is actually is discouraged from our generation. But then the important food is the baby food because the baby food um provide the nutrient for the baby. Can you imagine that the human at the start of Africa, their body is very thin, and then they lack of the water, and unfortunately they they drink the urine of the animal because they lack of the water. So how sad. their life at that country. So the food is basically is very important to the children.
So, how about the medicine? When some of the disaster occur, as a hurricane or tsunami.
Alright. For my opinion, to be honest, I'm proud to be Malaysian because our Malaysia first country, our government, basically they provide more doctor, more helpers of the doctor to they arrive to the country that has problems about the health. For example, the South Africa and the Philippines, maybe the Philippines because nowadays our neighborhood of the country also had a problem about the hazardous health. For example, the Ebola. Because Ebola is very dangerous to the human. So basically they provide the medicine for treat the patient at that country.
Okay. We as a student, what should we do to help them?
Maybe for I think we as students we can't afford to help in maybe in money we can't afford to help in money or clothing because we also need something like this. So maybe I think that we can volunteer ourselves in Red Cross or Salvation Army to
And
go
also do the campaign to
yeah spread out the so and we can register name in the Red Cross and Salvation Army to go how to say straight go to the disaster places to help the needed. And the other thing I think is important aid that we can do fast to help the needed is how to say they for the businessmen I think they can or organization so they can how to say, they can contact the local officials so they will know what's happening outside there and what can they help and what they needed. And it's very helpful for the businessman to how to say to only choose one single item to donate because it's quite many organization we have in Malaysia, right? So only one single item from one organization maybe is enough. Yeah. And you maybe I think that others one more importance is immediate aid that we should do is about blood donation, right? In how to say this after disaster, many having injured and maybe
They can die if they
yeah
lost too many blood.
yeah. So maybe blood donation is quite needed and fast. And we should also contact our local hospitals, yeah, or how to say Red Cross to how to say to check your bodies and go for blood donations.
how about we bring the victim to the Malaysia, come to the Malaysia.
For me, I think it's quite okay, but it's if the victim is too many, it's taking long time and maybe it's not better for maybe it's taking too much time for helping them lah. So maybe I summarize a bit about our I think the immediate aid that we have discussed just now. Like we discussed just now, we assume money, clothing, food, medicine, something, and blood donation. Maybe five elements that we think is important than the immediate aid that we should have. Okay, maybe you should summarize a bit about money. Just now when we're talking about money is important, right? Yeah. Money which how to say for I think also money is how to say based on the country lah, who that having this problem. Maybe not every country needed money. Yeah. Maybe we have to think about the needs they really need. How to say? The goods they really need. Maybe I think that blood, food, and and one more clothing. And for clothing, I think we should provide and deliver a clean clothes for them. Yeah. So
we can reuse the clothes that we did not wear.
we can wear some more.
We can collect
and donate.
And then
I want to add difference, which is I think safety aids is also important, which I will say is there are safety people who help victims. For example, heavy flood victims, they need to save people. They need to save victims and to move them to a safer place. And for the earthquakes victim, they need to find the safety people. The people who do safety aid need to find the victims who trapped in the disaster. You know what I mean, right? Yes, that is the one that I think is important.
We need more volunteers.
yeah, we need volunteers to go there to help the victims. And maybe for other organizations they can provide, let's say, forklift or something like forklift now. So they can uplift heavy stone, so to help the one who trapped in disaster.
I think do you want to add something?
Okay, I think that's all right. For
Okay, for the conclusion, we have four elements for the immediate aid, which are food, clothing, medicine, money, and blood donation. Okay, I think that's all for us. Thank you.
siapa katakan sama?
Sini.
Belum.